Hello. I think I can project enough. The poems go from a broad range. From the first poem is called Found Poem, Guantanamo. I sail in my dreams. I am dreaming of home where lavender cotton sprouts, the Bedouin rugs, the bound branches, the caravan of valor. I am eating the bread of Ayat with my tears. I am the companion of the night. Oh, prison darkness, pitch your tent. The morning is about to break forth. There's a book of poems from the Guantanamo detainees. So each one of those lines is from one of those poems. I have a slightly different perspective. This one was written just about the time when Congress was giving President Bush the go-ahead to go to war, called Hail to the Chief. The severed head atop the witch's pole, cannibals dressed in business suits, doing the business of the day, cutting down our freedom, chopping off the hands that feed them, sliced heads filled with civil disobedience tumble down the Capitol's hill, full of traitors speaking empty rhetoric that holds no true voice of reason. War cries flood the country and blare loud across the media, stamping out voices rising in dissent. The population fooled and asleep in front of the games. He who stole the election now takes us to war. We've been bushwhacked. Hail to the chief, Mr. President Man. Hail to the chief, Mr. Barbecue Man. He shifts his eyes and licks his lips, smacking to the world, he's king of kings, oh great military might. He shifts his eyes and smacks his lips. Watch out, Saddam, you're wanted dead, not alive. Phantom President, who doesn't care about a child's severed limb swamped for one electoral vote. Phantom President, who doesn't care about a woman's destroyed home exchanged for stolen oil. Phantom President, who doesn't care about a grandmother's blind eyes blinded by military might, gazes upon the horizon of his religious jihad. He who stole the election now takes us to war. We've been bushwhacked. Hail to the chief, Mr. President Man. Hail to the chief, Mr. Barbecue Man. As you can tell, I was a little bit angry. This one is self-explanatory. The full moon has set and war rises today. I watched on the news a shopkeeper welding the door to a shop yesterday. A child stood on the deserted street watching too. The newscaster reported, he's welding the doorway to keep out looters just in case. I thought, what the fuck good is that going to do when over 3,000 satellite-guided bombs and cruise missiles are going to bomb his capital today? I calculated the other night our protective attack. 62.5 per hour, 1.041666 per minute, 0.0173611 per second. Did the welding work? Has it withheld the bomb and that bomb and that bomb, that bomb, bomb, bomb? The full moon set this morning in a cloudless sky. The sound of war silences, sounds of war silence. Zero. Marketplace. A man held up a severed hand in front of journalists. This is your liberation of Iraq. This is your American democracy. March 26, 2003. Empire. WMD still not found. Who's the terrorist now? Our new America. I wrote this next poem the day after the 2004 election. Yes, it's 2004. called hopscotch. My country is a thee. I put on black today. Sweet land of liberty. Stepped outside onto the sidewalk. To thee I sing. That splits across Red Baron. Land where my fathers died. I don't recognize from before this land of the pilgrim's pride. Chalk marks smeared by a child's fate. From every mountainside, fall between cracks, blocking light. Let freedom ring. I put on let freedom, black ring. I put freedom on today. Let ring, blacken the skies, horses gallop. Let freedom I put on black today. Ring the black horses' hooves, let it ring. I put on black today. Ring hooves, ring black freedom, ring black. Now I begin a section of poems that go into the soldiers in Iraq. Parchment and Jews. Man, I'm really going to miss her. Who? Her. What the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking desert. Summer. We were just getting to know each other. One another. What? Each other is two people, one another is three or more. Man, I never learned that in school. This is school. Yeah, man, this is school. Abaya is the traditional Muslim overgarment worn by Iraqi women. And there's a date here, December 6, 2006, and this is when the Iraq City Group report is released. Stained abaya. The lamp was broken and the back wall crumbled last night, but I can't fix it because I don't know how. He used to do all those things, but he didn't come back from the marketplace. All I wanted was a loaf of bread and an onion, but I never found them. They were blowing up inside the bag he carried. The cloth is gone and the oil's burning. The river's rising and blood orange sand swirls across the desert. There's nowhere I can go. Black clouds cover the city. I couldn't get to the marketplace in time, and I don't know what to do because everything's broken. Coffins line the street outside the ward. I want to replace the light bulb. I can't find it. The closet door won't open. There's no more tea, and the water's brown. I need to boil it, but the electricity's cut off. And when I do boil it, and it turns black, I'll have to toss it out in the gutter filled with trash. My eyes can't see. Now they have to fix it, so says Congress. December 6, 2006. Like Lee said, I've been writing about the wounded soldiers for the past few years. The next three poems are from that series. Voyeur, Section 60 of the Arlington National Cemetery. I'll preface this. This one actually is from a photograph that was in the New York Times. Voyeur, Section 60 of the Arlington National Cemetery. A small flag flies in front of each tombstone. A few flowers here and there. You don't move his flag. You lie down beside it. Your thin shoulders hunched forward, white against the green. It won't bring him back, the smell of his denim jacket. You hide your face in the cup of your hands as your body sinks down inside the earth, ready to break through the wooden coffin and make love to him once again. I cry too.